We celebrate your sacrifice and share in your joy. Importantly, to our matriculants, our fresh, brilliant minds, I say a special welcome. Welcome to your new home. Welcome to the beginning of a transformative journey. Let me quickly add this, that just like the drama that you watched, we do not tolerate and we do not condone indecent dressing in our university. Our university is a university of education, and we are supposed to present ourselves as role models to this society. So we will not in any way tolerate indecent dressing. While I was coming in this morning, I saw a lot of you putting on slippers, putting on leggings. For an occasion like this, I actually accosted one of you, and I told her that is improper dressing. But for the occasion of today, I will have sent her back to her hostel, wherever she had come from. So please, here, our decent dressing for today, only for today. I recall that when we were matriculating in our days, we go get some very good suits, very good clothes. But if you look at our matriculants today, a lot of them are just casual. They are casually dressed. So let it be known that this university does not tolerate indecent dressing. Today, you are not just enrolling in a university, you are being woven into the fabric of a story being written in real time. A story of pioneering vision, audacious goals, and meteoric success. When the Lagos State University of Education was established in 2022, born from the proud legacies of Adeniran Ogunseya College of Education and Michael Otodala College of Primary Education, some may have seen us as yet another university. Today, I stand here, I'm able to declare that we are not just the new university, we are the new benchmark. So sorry. Our youth is our strength. It has given us the freedom to innovate, the agility to adapt, and the nerve to compete with institutions decades our senior. We are not burdened by how things have always been done. We are defined by how things can be done better. Our vision is and remains to be a globally competitive and highly sought after institution, and we are well on our way. While other universities may rest on their history, we are busy making history. How do we prove this? We prove it with results. In less than 4 years, LASWED presented 66 of its academic program to NUC. The result: an historic 100% full accreditation. This is not just a statistic, it's a national validation of our standard, our faculty, and our strategic vision. Ours is a steady building of a legacy of people, programs, and places. Our rapid development is not a happy accident. It is a deliberate outcome of a strategic compass, our achieve. Academic culture, community relations, human capacity development, infrastructural development, entrepreneurship, valuable research, and excellence in professionalism. We are not just building physical facilities, we are also building people. I am overjoyed to state that in June 2025, this university produced its ever set of 31 professors. These erudite scholars, together with over 50 associate professors and over 100 PhD holders from the formidable team of the academic empire that handles the production line of last word. We are growing our own timber, creating a vibrant intellectual culture that will mentor you, our new student. You will see the evidence of our transformation everywhere you go. From the new 300 lecture theater at our Otoyaniki campus and the 250 capacity theater in Ekpe, to the ongoing work on our new administrative building and 750 seater auditorium. You will experience our commitment to your well-being from the fully digitalized University Health Center. I'm sure most of you have done the medical fitness test, and you will discover that you didn't spend the whole day having that done. That is as a result of our digitalized health center. To the renovated sports center that is by all accounts the talk of the town. We are also a university with a global outlook, forging strategic collaboration with international partners like the Penn State University in the USA and University of Education Addis Ababa, and lately the African Historical Society. However, let me be clear about our ultimate mission. The E in our Achieve agenda stands for entrepreneurship. The world has enough people looking for jobs. Lagos State and indeed Nigeria needs creators, innovators, problem solvers, and employers of labor. Our mandate at Lastway is therefore twofold. Yes, we will train you to be exceptional 21st century educators who can stand in any classroom in the world. Yet, we are also passionately committed to discovering and nurturing the other skills you build, the other skills you possess. We equip you with entrepreneurial and vocational skills to build businesses, create platforms, and become architects of your own destiny. I'm able to say that Lastway graduates will not be defined by what they seek, but by what they create. It is on this note that I congratulate all the matriculation students who sat in this hall today. I commend you for meeting the university high standards of admission and for being part of a privileged cohort of over 5,000 students that were admitted into the university out of over 15,000 that applied for admission this session. So I congratulate you that if you have over 15,000 that subscribed and you are among the over 5,000 that eventually made it, congratulations to you once again. Look around you. We have chosen because we see you in the spark of our own ambition. Do not take this your opportunity for granted. I therefore charge you to be worthy inheritors of this legacy. Be curious, be disciplined, be resilient, embrace our blended learning model, engage your lecturers, challenge assumptions, use the Eagle Scan plagiarism software, not as a police officer, but as a tool to cultivate your own voice of integrity. I must also state that we encourage you to use the AI, but in using the AI, you must also be an innovator. And what do we mean? If you search AI and you are given an assignment, you don't have to copy AI verbatim. Because whether we like it or not, AI has come to stay. But in this university, I want to tell you that we have a way of checking whether you are plagiarized from AI. That I won't disclose to you until you are caught. Use the AI as a tool to cultivate your own. Join a sports team. Make use of our world-class renovated facility. We want to celebrate you not just in the lecture hall, but on the podium of national sporting competitions. Currently, our students are representing the university at the University of Jos for the Nigerian University Games. And they are already on the medal table. They already have won 2 gold medals, 1 silver, and 3 bronze medals. They are coming with more because the competition will end by Sunday. This university It's a place of boundless opportunity, but it demands your best. Your matriculation oath today is a solemn promise, a promise of diligence, integrity, and excellence. We, in turn, promise you a stable academic calendar, and that is your choice. You see that student came to the front just now, just about a few minutes ago, singing because they have enjoyed a very stable calendar. And if you're among those who are saying that my students who came in 2022 will not graduate in 2026, so shall be your lot. That is not a cause, because you can't go about telling people that she wants to graduate them. That's why she's making everything so fast. No, let me tell you the secret of today's event. Today's event was not planned, but because we are still receiving pressures for admission, the reason why we had to make today our matriculation. And to think that there are people in this community who are not wishing you well. Students, learn to take your destiny in your own hands. Do not let any staff or amongst you influence your choice. If there are no issues, if there is no reason to agitate, do not be influenced. And they tell you that, you know one thing, news today, I must tell you this, maybe you don't know. Anytime you go on strike, anytime your teachers go on strike, they receive their salaries. But you'll be at home. Can you make up for those times? Not at all. Anytime they push you to the streets to protest, do this, and the school is short, you will sit at home, they will receive their salaries without working. So do not be influenced. I'm not saying that there are no genuine agitations. Of course, there will be genuine agitation. And I want to promise you that if there are genuine agitations, we as management, we attend to such agitation promptly. We do not delay. So come up with your challenges and be able to solve it. Rather than being influenced, rather than being told that you must not, then look out for those who are no more as students. Who are no more as students. They are the ones that want to cause trouble, so that all of you will be on the same page. Check out for anyone who comes to you, let us fight. Dig deep and find out that that person is no longer a student. That person has been withdrawn from the system. So look out for those things. And it's only when you look out for those things that academic calendar can be stable. There's no gainsaying that you should not graduate at the appropriate time. Why waste time when there is no need for that? Some of us spent 18 months while we were students at home. Did you hear me? I repeat that. 18 months we were at home. And I tell you, for those 18 months, our lecturers received their salaries. We ought to graduate in 1994. We eventually graduated in January 1996. Do you pray for that? Do you need that such happens to you? So if you have any issue, please approach your representatives. And I tell you, your representatives have been very responsive and have been very responsible. They will present those challenges to us and we will address them promptly. But let's also be informed that we do not extend our academic calendar. We do not in this university. If we say you are starting exam in the next 6 weeks, take it like that. I'm sure you're aware that your mid-semester test will be coming up soon. We stick by our own calendar. So one of the takeaways from this matriculation ceremony. Your matriculation today is a solemn promise, a promise of diligence, integrity, and excellence. We, in turn, promise you a stable academic calendar and a conducive, supportive environment to achieve your dreams. Let me reiterate that the university has zero tolerance for drugs, cultism, rape, or any act of violence. I'm also going to elaborate on that. Please, if you see something, you must say something. We have a very vibrant security personnel that you can easily approach and tell them your challenges. We are going to put in place some phone numbers that you can send messages to if you have such challenges. Please do not hold things to yourself. Please, if there is any need for you to seek clarification, please go ahead and do that. I must also tell you, as new student, that this university had that course to prosecute a rapist. To prosecute a rapist, the rapist was taken to court, and as we speak, he is serving a life imprisonment. So do not hesitate. If anyone harasses you, please say it. I'm talking to the boys too. Because if you are a boy and you are putting on earrings and your nails are fixed, there was a report that came to me that one of our male students who came for medical test had all his nails, fingernails fixed with cortex. A male student. What do you take that to be? A gay. So we do not tolerate that. So what we would want you to do, if you see something, you say something. But be rest assured that we will protect your identity as long as you are not giving us wrong information. And if you find out that it's wrong information, you will also be penalized. To our parents, I say thank you for entrusting us with your most prized asset, your children. We will not let you down. To all our guests, I say, watch this space. We are young, we are unique, we are professional, we are driven, and we are building a world-class institution. To my dear matriculants, my new sons and daughters, welcome once again, because on this campus, I'm your number one parent. I'm your number one parent. So you should not hesitate to bring your issues when they arise. Your journey as a visionary educator and entrepreneur starts now. Congratulations and welcome to the future of education. Welcome to LASWE. Thank you and God bless. Hi.
The Vice Chancellor finally settles down. The Vice Chancellor did mention a digital health center. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to inform you that on this note, I'm going to invite the Vice Chancellor to do one thing in 1 minute. If you look at Oluremi Tinubu, you are having a digitalized Oluremi Tinubu hall, and we're not there yet. This happened yesterday, just yesterday, with the approval of the Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor called and said multimedia will want screens. How yourself and the bossa will do it, I don't know. So we're having these screens here within 6 hours. People were here till about 10:30 p.m. to install it yesterday. So I invite the Vice Chancellor to commission this one. There are screens on the two sides. There's one there, and people are watching. So the Vice Chancellor and members of the league tables, directors and deans and HOD will go there. And the Vice Chancellor will just use that one to commission every other screen in this hall. Then our students, let me announce on this note that you have access to NEL Fund. The Vice Chancellor has made it possible that all our students, matriculating students, you can access NEL Fund. Now free money. So your parents no longer need to stress themselves paying your school fees. So go online and access NEL Fund as I invite Madam Vice Chancellor to commission one of the screens for the use of humanity and the university community. Please, our matriculating students, be aware that outside NEL Fund paying your school fees, they give you an upkeep of 20,000 naira every month. And they pay for your departmental levy and college levy.
You see, this is like I mean that Dr. Akito Lure meant any other thing than he meant well. We're able to